Hey everybody, Steve here with the New Geek. Good to see everybody again. So I'm kind of debating, I started my stream last week with Starfield. Didn't really do any research on anything. I didn't even make it through I barely made it through the beginning tutorial right after I created my character. I was thinking about starting fresh. I'm still not sure about the choices that I made with my character. And so I'm thinking that I'm gonna start afresh today. I'm also gonna be tinkering around a little bit with my settings. My video card's old. I don't even remember which one that I have at this point, but it's like all the settings are on low. I'm gonna actually see if I can still maintain the performance and bump that up to medium. I did update my drivers, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll let the intro video go through and kick off a fresh game here.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. Shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
A group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
So let's see what we can do. If we can survive on medium at least.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady. And never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in pre-stock collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Dreams of red tape.
Hey, Yellow Watson. Stopping by.
Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up! Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Dusty, you're up. Take that cutter you grabbed and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
The one trick that I learned as far as watching some other
I'm
streamers,
busy.
right clicking to go focus.
Anyone
see
else
that
to bother?
the target goes in, and as that target goes in, it's pretty fast. Whereas if I let it go and
How'd they sucker
Fine.
you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlet?
it's slow, that takes and holding in that right click.
You're ready, boss. Get back up here.
We got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
Come on. It's time.
Hey,
You're with me.
Bella, to the stream. Hey, next.
Standard's reading a clean break. Shutting down.
Well,
Let's go! Hella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
anybody else on here played Starfield?
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Hey, don't look at me. I've done my part.
Along the way.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Let's see what we got here. Good starting point. Crazy how all over the board it is. Go with the Mohawk. I think we'll go with that. That's good. That's some different hair colors. Let's see, eyes. Some of these shapes are hilarious. grody teeth. Need jewelry. Some interesting colors. Scars. Oh, I can go for the Anakin look. I do like that. So worried about all these other ones. I think that looks good. Backgrounds. This was what I was mostly concerned with in my last start that I didn't get very far in. So the last one I chose Cyberrunner. I may still end up choosing Cyberrunner. I do like the idea of stealthing. I like the idea of the digipicks and the bonuses that you get with the security skills and then theft. But one that I've read a lot about is commerce being very important. And so I definitely like the idea of having starting skills with persuasion, some starting commerce. So that one's definitely high up. None of these other ones. It's just the whole point is I never played the game, so I don't know if I'm gonna. I do like building, so I could be kind of more focused on outpost. So geology, need materials for that. There's just so many different options, but it's more about the starting. So I think it's either going to be Cyberrunner or Diplomat. I think I'm going to stick with Cyberrunner. And this one, again, alien DNA. I've read a lot about the benefits of having the increased health and oxygen, but you do take the hit on the healing and food items not being as effective. I've heard that they're not great to begin with, even without this. And again, from everything that I've read, you have access to a bed a lot, and so resting just for an hour will, not only heal you but also give you rest experience. And so it doesn't seem like the healing food and items being as effective isn't it's not a big thing to overcome, I guess. The other one that I read about was Taskmaster. Again, I never got to the part of the game where I even had a ship. I had just gotten to being able to walk into the ship, but I actually didn't do anything with it. Didn't even take off in it. But I've heard this is an extremely helpful one when it comes to, not having to maintain it yourself. And that honestly, towards the end of the game, credits or whatever the currency is in this game isn't that hard to come across. And so now it's really the third one. I really like the idea of Wanted, and the logic that I've heard behind that one is loot, and it's extra loot. Sure, it's maybe an inconvenience to get attacked randomly, but that extra loot is very beneficial, mostly for selling. Being able to come up with that currency and being able to spend the currency how you like. The only other thing I've been contemplating is actually going down a faction route. I've heard that you really shouldn't on a first playthrough, but I don't know. I mean, it's maybe I just need to go through it once without it, and then come back and I'll learn more about the different factions, such as United Colonies or the Freestar Collective, things like that, and see if I want to go down one of those routes. But I think for this one, I think I'm going to go with these sets of traits: Alien DNA, Taskmaster, and Wanted. So let's do this. And I'm going evil. That's always been my handle. And so let's do this thing.
You were one of the weirdest hires I've ever had. From hacking computers to digging for minerals. You're lucky our turnover rate is so high. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
There was this lights and music.
Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure. Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks. Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh. Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil. Our Constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group?
Joke. You're just too young.
Personal log. Heller, Argos Extractors. I figured Vectera for your standard moon. Looks like I was misinformed. Lynn just filled me in on what we're really doing here. Looks like Lynn's got another, what's the word she used? Discreet contract with that Barrett guy. He says there's something special here, and he's paying top dollar for us to find it, rip it out, and deliver it, no questions asked. I have, of course, been honoring this arrangement by asking Lynn a ton of questions. She's playing it close to the sweaty old vest, as usual. But a guy does have to wonder, what the hell does special even mean in this case? We're on a moon, in the middle of nowhere. Either this guy wants to make jewelry from some rare space diamonds, or there's some kind of ancient alien death weapon buried here. If it's diamonds, I'm totally stealing one to give to Jennifer. Or Carlos. Or Naya.
Right.
And if it's a death weapon,
Some
I get
coffee
to
or
shoot it
something?
first. Those are my
Got a
terms.
packet around here somewhere.
Oh, sure. Just take my stuff. All yours.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
You think we'll be done here soon? You know, I hear this is the last dig.
Give me all of your TP. All the TP belongs to me. Give me your shoes.
This is the personal log of Lynn's amazing right-hand man. That's me, Heller. Another day, another giant rock. The rock currently in question is Vectera, which is, it's a moon. It's in space, it's got ore, like the last 100. Unless you're me and can appreciate the beautiful distinctions between neodymium, vanadium, and iridium. I love these clowns, but most of them can't tell iron from lead.
I know. Don't want to sit down.
just trying to get through my shift.
Good for you. Get through that shit.
What? Ah, I'm working.
Looks like you're standing around doing nothing.
Not interested. Whatever it is.
Didn't ask you.
This has been a good run. You lucked out being picked up for this one.
For you again?
Argos usually ain't so good at picking sites. Hey!
Get out of the way.
Watch it!
Supervisor's log. It's day 2 of Argus Extractor's Vectera dig. Freestar Collective Claim ID Beta 7548 Alpha. Site setup was fairly painless. New record for us. 18 hours, including
Don't get too
the
used to how
elevator.
easy this has been.
The prefabs are starting to show their age, though. Time to rebudget for new equipment. Again. The crew is good. Spirits are high enough. Hella is a pain in my ass, as always. And completely indispensable. What's the saying? The problem is, I love him, and he knows it. Calvert
Lynn
remains
sure
the
seems
weak
to
link.
like you.
You just
Guess you
can't
would know.
train away stupid. But she's got a daughter on Mars or someplace and needs the cred, so she gets one more chance. If she does wash out in the end,
Glad
we've
we're
still got
off
the
this
Dusty.
rock.
And there's definitely some promise
Hey,
there.
that was my sandwich! Careful! You got somewhere else to be?
That might be fun, kind of playing a jerk. What you got in your hand there?
Hey. Busy. What's wrong with you?
You fitting in okay? Mining crews ain't the friendliest, but they're good folks.
Oh, I sat down. That's the problem, spamming E.
Shifts seem to be getting longer. That's Argos for you. Squeeze every credit they can.
Oops. How do I go back to that? Oh well.
All right, Dusty. Client is here. Let's go.
Equip helmets.